patrol 4 nights a week. Monday night, Tuesday night, Thursday night and Saturday night. You cannot say what night is going to be busy or whatever. Year to date we've about 114 interventions. That's up to the end of October. Not all those interventions are physical. They could be just we spot somebody in distress, we may be able to go and talk to them. Some are quite physical, quite obvious that they are attempting suicide. We also help the members of the public. We have a lot of training done and everything, defib training. But our main aim is suicide awareness, being around the river, seeing if somebody is showing signs of distress.
The youngest one I've had will be actually 15, and the eldest one I'd have is probably 77, 78, and you find everything else between there and to the other end of that one. I don't think there is an age. I think anybody can be actually suicidal at any point, at any time into their actually social lives. I don't think there's a set age on it. You would tend to go for the males, right? You would go for the males, but if you were to deal with like an intervention is when somebody states that they are suicidal, or they intend to go into the river, or they intend to jump off a bridge. Will they do it? I don't know, but that would be the statement. However, I find when I'm dealing with females, they actually will. They seem to be far more, prepared to do it than actually like a male would. A male, I think, is asking more for help from us, from everybody else. A female, once she comes to the point, once she comes what I would call the final phase, they're actually prepared to go in. Normally what we do, if we find somebody who is actually suicidal, we will contact either the guards, the medical services, so the welfare services, and they would be taken away then from us, and they would be kept, usually probably overnight, until they can be assessed so the following day after that. So I wouldn't think too many of them come back again onto the same day. Do they come back again afterwards? Oh yeah, sure. You will see them again.
It's not as prevalent as what it used to be a few years ago. You could go out and patrol at 9 o'clock and deal with somebody, and 1 o'clock, 1:30 that night you could bump into them again. With it being the case, I was out in the regional, they sent me home. I know it's got a bad name, the hospital and everything, but they are kind of stepping up a little bit. I'm a great believer of getting in early. When I say early, going to school at a young age, you're told if you have a pain in your back, say something. If you have pain in your head, say something. And talk about, okay, you don't have, people think that because you're depressed you're suicidal. It's not. It's a whole, as I said, it's a whole umbrella. But if we can get in young and get people to open up, and it's normal. Eddie, how are you today? A bit off. Something's not right. Just, talk about it. Don't leave it get to the stage where somebody's hanging over the bridge. Don't let it get to that stage. Intervene before that. We only see the people on the bridge. And as Eddie has said, when people come in and go to the river, the majority of the time it's a cry for help. And why does it have to be, people have to get to that situation? Kind of bring it back. Make people more aware of the services. Get people talking when they're younger. Not hiding it away, not to be ashamed.
A big part of what I do for the team, obviously, when I'm out onto patrol, if we see people and we see that they're obviously down, they are not such a necessarily suicidal then. You know, far off it even. There's something ticking away with them. There's something eating them. What we tend to do, and we had to do this every shift. We sit down and we'd have a chat. And we chat about anything at all, and that chat could be the point that actually stops them, stops that seed being put in there to go to grow, to go into actually suicide. The better things you can do is to get there as soon as you can do, and the only way, unfortunately, we can do that is if we get them chats and talk. They have to open up those two.
When we go out, we talk about everything, but we're from all different walks of life.
That's right.
And that's our kind of way. It's like therapy sessions for us.
I am a student in UL, so
Okay.
I am doing my PhD over there, and this is like the busiest time of the year. So I just came from UL.
And you still got the time. It's good.
But
It's
yeah,
good.
look, I think this is important.
Yes.
And,
Yeah.
and look, all these people are amazing. Like,
Yeah.
so at the end of the day, it's like coming to a second home to see family. You know?
I wish
And-
that,
yeah.
I wish that actually people could see that when we do go out there, we are actually volunteers. We don't get paid, we don't get any income, we don't get anything from this. We go down there because we want to go down there. We want to see people down there. We want them to come to us if we don't have to go to them. You know, that's the whole point of this. You know, so if there's anybody, you know, seeing this, please do. My advice there would be to talk to somebody, to find somebody to talk to. Sometimes it isn't easy to talk to somebody that you know, to like a member of the family, to a friend even. You've got that image that, you know, you can't, you're tough, you don't actually, you know, you're not actually like that. Sometimes it is easier to talk to somebody like us, you know, somebody that you know, so that you don't even know. You can come down and we'll sit down and we will chat. And if there's anybody seeing this, please come over, see it. You know, just a quick chat.